Shabbat Shalom. This is Isaac Joseph, Benjamin Bedouin, half North African Libyan, coming to talk to you about tacos. Sister Holly, please comment on this video and tell the taco cat I said hello. Shalom to the taco cat, Rumble. And that thing's up to 7 tacos. That's a 7 taco cat, I'll tell you. But I got ingredients for tacos here. You don't think that'll work? I'll make it work. Got some organic street tacos. There's a lot of sauce. So Yahuwah blessed me with all this the last couple of weeks. I've been waiting for the right time. I've already made refried beans. And I have this vegetable mix that we just slice up. And we're out west here in the Northwest, so you can't have your tacos without Tillamook. I mean, there it is. So Oregon, you know. You wouldn't have, if you're in Texas or you're out east, you wouldn't have probably learned about Tillamook until about the last 5 years or so, perhaps. I don't know. But, you know, I was just talking in the last video about Isaiah 36 and 37 and King Hezekiah. King Hezekiah being overwhelmed for his people about King Sennacherib sending 185,000 troops to build a siege wall, a siege ramp, and a battering ram to invade. And he cried out, "This is a day of trouble, rebuke, and blasphemy. Mystery Babylon USA is in a day of trouble, rebuke, and blasphemy." And in Revelation 18, the angel says, what? That upon Babylon, she will be judged double for her sins. Run by the Vatican, you're run by unincorporated under DC, you're a corporation nation. We're enjoying our last meals before Yahuwah graduates us to the wilderness with manna and quail and, you know, the multiplication of fish and loaves and all the provisions that Revelation 12 promises the woman. Who is the woman? I'm just going to, you go find these scriptures. I ain't going to turn the pages. I'm just doing 9-minute quick shot, prophetic quick shots for you. If the United States of America is Mystery Babylon, and I believe it is, she has gone whoring with the entire world. This is no different than Ezekiel 23 about Oholah and Oholibah representing Judah, Israel and Judah, talking about how Judah did worse than her older sister Oholibah, Israel. And you ought to read Ezekiel 23. It's got some pretty explicit references to the issue of a horse and the flesh of a donkey, and that's who she likes to have for her paramours. You know about Proverbs 7 about the immoral woman. You've heard about Jezebel. And what Jezebel did in 1 Kings 21 was blood in the vineyard against Nebaioth to steal his inheritance. And I'm going to tell you what, Christ talked about, Messiah Yahushua talked about Jezebel, because that woman Jezebel, who seduced my servants to eat food sacrificed to idols and to commit sexual immorality, Easter and Christmas is eating food sacrificed to idols. I will even tell you Thanksgiving. These are all traditional holidays that originated in Greco-Roman myths of bloodshed. Easter was a fertility holiday before they tried to Christianize it, where you take the blood of a baby, you slay a baby, a child, and then you dip an egg in it, and there it is. And then for Christmas, you got Osiris and Nimrod, and the idea of chopping down a tree in violation of Jeremiah 2. And so, chopping down is like chopping down a tree and worshiping a tree and decorating it. That's what Jeremiah said not to do. But guess what? The church does everything Yahuwah says not do. He even sent his only begotten Son, Messiah Yahusha, Christ of Nazareth, to try to rectify that. But see, he sent his Son saying, "Come, let us reason. Though your sins be as red as crimson, they shall be made as white as wool. Though they be as red, they will be washed as wool." And therefore, the word of prophecy is being cut off from the churches. But in Revelation 19:11, I think it is, that the testimony of Messiah Yahusha, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, is the spirit of prophecy. If you don't have prophecy, you don't have Yahusha. And Holly has hit it right on the head. And I actually have to tell you, I learned that from her. And yeah, you learn from a woman. Quit being shown this. Because see, I want to finish the video by saying Proverbs 1 talks about the woman. Wisdom. She cries out on the corners of the streets and warns. Get wisdom. But the church won't get wisdom. And 2 John or 3 John talks about the body as the elect lady. Chosen of him, precious, adorned. And goes back to Revelation 19:11, that the works of the saints are like fine linen. Yet you'd rather just wear cheap polyester, and I'm not going to cut you down for that, but there's so much better for us than to believe in stupid, heretical, Constantinian church doctrine. So this is the beans and the vegetable mix I showed you earlier. It's getting a little dark here in the Pacific Northwest. Again, what we got cooking is the End of the World Gospel Tour from Seattle to San Diego. And if we can self-deport at any point in time to North Africa, Libya, my father's homeland, we shall do so. But, don't hold the cheese. Don't hold the tofu. Have your tacos now and store them, because we're all going into a time of what they're going to go through, famine, and we are, Revelation 12, the woman fleeing to the wilderness. Shabbat Shalom.